Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Scott, this is Tito, and you're watching Tito the African Gray. Tito is doing very well. He's been talkative, he's been learning all kinds of new words. He's still very young, so he's like a sponge. He's soaking up everything he hears. His latest new word is come here. He's learned to say come here, so he'll call you, say come here. He'll say I love you, come here. He might even interrupt this video by talking, we'll see. But as you can see, Tito's being very healthy. His colors are good, weight's good. Overall, very healthy bird. So that brings me to the subject of this video. How to know if your parrot is getting ill or getting sick. But before I go into that, I want to welcome all the new watchers, all the new viewers. If you haven't already, please go ahead, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell button to be notified new videos posting. I try to post every day, unless life gets in the way, of course, which I've been very busy this past couple of days, so I haven't posted a few videos recently. But today's video, I'm going to talk about how do you know if your parrot may be becoming ill or be getting sick. Let's give Tito his treat, pistachio. The topics I want to cover are the signs to look for in your parrot if he's getting ill or getting sick. And just as another note, if you're already experiencing parrots and you already have parrots of your own, then this video may not be for you, or it might be. You may get something out of it. I'm speaking mainly to new parrot owners, inexperienced bird lovers who are looking to get a parrot or just recently got a parrot. These are things to watch out for if your parrot gets ill or is becoming sick. So to note real quick, parrots in the wild will generally hide their illness. They will camouflage their illness as much as possible due to predators. So in captivity, don't chew on my ear. So in captivity, you may not notice your bird is sick until it's too late or he's severely sick. So some signs you want to watch for, I got my notes, so y'all bear with me. First thing you can look for is changes in his droppings. Changes in his stool, his colors. If you see very watery droppings, and you know he hasn't had a lot of liquids or a lot of fruits or something with a lot of water in it, that might be an indicator he may be coming down with something. Blood in droppings, obviously, that's one you want to watch for. You want to see, is there a lot more droppings than normal, or is he not having droppings as normal? And if you know your parrot well enough, you'll know his routine and his daily activities. So that's one way you can watch. What I do in order to do that, to be able to do that, I keep white adult bed sheets, bed mats. You can buy them at CVS, you can buy them at Walgreens. And that way I use two of them. I've lined the bottom of his cage, so when he does have his droppings, I can look and easily see, okay, there's discoloration, it's too watery, or it's just different than normal. So that's a good way to monitor your bird's droppings, is by having a white bedpan liner in his cage. The other thing is you want to watch for how he fluffs his feathers. During the day your bird will fluff his feathers for several different reasons. Like when they're sleeping, they have a natural fluff. He's like picking at my ear. They have a natural fluff, But if you notice, he's puffed up for hours, especially during the day when he's usually not. That could be an indicator that something's not right. He's not feeling well. He's too cold. He's too hot. Something. Eating and drinking changes. If you notice that he's not touching his foods, and he's just overall, you see him not eating as normal, that's an indicator. Like with Tito, Tito in the morning, he's ready for his vegetables. He's waiting patiently right where his food dish sits. He's waiting for those vegetables. As soon as he gets them, he dives right into them. He's eating for like first 30 minutes or so. And that I know Tito's doing fine when he's on his normal routine. He's eating his vegetables, and then I'll see him occasionally drink water, and he'll go to his pellets during the day. That's normal for Tito. So eating and drinking, is a big indicator. If they're eating more, if they're eating much less, that's all a sign. And again, it goes back to knowing your bird, knowing his routine. Drinking excessively or barely drinking could be another indicator. These are all signs, early signs that you can watch for in your parrot to say, hey, something's not right, and get them to the vet. Now, as a disclaimer, I am no vet. I'm not an expert, but these are things I watch for in Tito, and also things you can watch for in your parrot. But as always, if you think your parrot's getting ill or you see some difference in your parrot, my advice, get them to the vet as soon as possible. Get them checked up. Weight is a big indicator if your bird is not doing well. If you see him gaining too much weight, he may be eating too many snacks. He may be overeating, for a reason you don't know. You can take him to the vet. But the big indicator, if they lose weight, and the way to monitor your bird's weight, and I have it in the description below, you can buy a scale, a gram scale for parrots. Has a little perch on it, and weekly check the weight of your bird. Look it up per your specific bird you have. Look it up on Google or one of the search engines and see what's the ideal weight for your bird, or ask your vet and he'll tell you. And every week you can check your bird's weight. It's real simple. Put him on the perch, get his weight, log it down, and keep track of it. That's a first indicator they may be getting sick if they lose weight excessively. If you see the breastbone becoming more prominent, you can feel his breastbone. That's an indicator he might be losing weight. If you don't have a scale, feeling the chest of your bird, the breastbone, that could be an indicator he may be losing weight. And again, use a gram scale when checking the weight of your birds. Don't use your average bathroom scale. It won't pick up your birds. They're a little bit pricey on Amazon, but they're worth it. Again, I'll have it in the description below. You click on it. I am an Amazon associate. I do earn from qualified purchases, and everything you purchase goes towards this channel and towards Tito's well-being. Moving on, the breathing problems. If you see tail bobbing, where they're bobbing their tail up and down a lot, open mouth breathing, if they're breathing heavy, sort of like in humans, if they're panting or breathing heavy, obvious sign. They should, wheezing or clicking sounds. Now this one, wheezing, yes. Clicking sounds, in African Greys especially, he does all kinds of clicking and popping. So you want to know the difference between what his normal sounds are and what they're not. And you can tell. They'll be significantly different. Breathing harder than usual. Now if you got a bird that's flighted and you let him fly around your house, or you free flight him outside, he's doing exercise, of course afterwards he may be breathing a little heavy because he just exercised. But if he's just sitting in his cage or sitting on the shoulder like Tito is here, and he's breathing heavy, that's an indicator something might be wrong. Eyes and nose problems. If you see fluid drainage from their nose or from their eyes are getting cloudy, their nostrils look like they're clogged up, another indicator they may be getting sick. And of course, with that goes along the wheezing. If his nose is clogging up or he's got drainage, you probably going to hear the wheezing as well. Changes in behavior. This is a big one. This is the easiest one. If you notice he's suddenly aggressive, And usually your bird is never aggressive, or he's very tame and he's not stepping up. You know, he's suddenly aggressive, he's not stepping up, he's withdrawing from you. That could be a sign he's not feeling well. He just wants to be left alone. Again, another indicator he may be getting sick. So, parrots, the other thing about a parrot, I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought, y'all. I'm sorry. Tito biting on my ear here, huh? Yes, you just want lovin's today, huh? You just want lovin's. Yeah, see, he just wants his lovin's, y'all. I'm trying to do a video. That's okay. That's okay, huh? That's okay. Wants me to rub his head. Another indicator of their behavior. If you notice your bird is on the bottom of his cage, pacing around on the bottom of his cage, generally parrots don't like to be on the ground or near the ground, and they will usually not be on the bottom of their cage. Because, as you know, and the parrots know it, their droppings go to the bottom of the cage. And parrots will generally, a healthy bird will generally stay away from his droppings. And, you know, if he's down on the bottom of the cage, something's not right. Usually parrots want to be up high. They want to be where they feel safest. And being in the bottom of the cage is not natural behavior, because in the wild, they do not like to be on the ground for extended periods of time because of predators. So if you see your bird on the bottom of his cage pacing around, that could be an indicator. Now, if he goes down there once or twice to get something, maybe not so much to be alarmed about. But if you see him like spending most of his time on the bottom of his cage, something to be concerned about. Again, overall, things you want to watch for in your parrot, just, you know their behavior, know how they are. Like Tito here, I know his behavior right now. He's fine and healthy. He's looking for loves, huh? No, maybe not. Yeah, he is. But you'll see them, if they become aggressive, changing the behavior, good sign that they might be getting ill. You don't want to wait too long. Even if you see some of these indicators and you misread them and you say, hey, something's not right, take them to the vet. Get them checked out. The vet can tell you, hey, no, he's perfectly fine. Or, you know, he's doing this because of this reason, different reasons. But again, I am no expert. I am not a vet. So know your bird, do your research, and know what to look for in keeping your bird healthy. A few things you can do to maintain a healthy bird is, number one, clean environment. I'm an advocate for a clean environment. I pressure wash Tito's cage every Sunday. It gets a thorough cleaning. During the week, I change out his bedding in his cage. I'll remove that. I'll put fresh down. Water dishes. I always check their water dishes. Check his water dishes. Make sure he didn't, for some reason, get dropping in his water bowl, or droppings on his food and contaminate his food or his water dishes. So throughout the day, I'm always watching that. I give him vegetables in the morning. He keeps his vegetables for about an hour or two. Then I take them out, remove them from the cage, because after a while, they start to deteriorate, the vegetables. You know, they just go bad. And I don't want Tito eating bad vegetables. I don't want him eating my ears either. So those are things you can do to keep your bird healthy and happy. Maintain a clean environment. Let him out of his cage. Get him out of his cage. Let him spend some quality time with you. If your bird's wings are trimmed or you feel safe, take him outside. Let him get a little fresh air. I've been taking Tito out on the back porch and sitting with him for 5-10 minutes on the back porch. Let him get some fresh air, get some fresh sunlight. It does our feathers good. So overall, you will know if your bird is becoming ill if you follow these signs. If you look for these indicators, and you can act quickly, get him to the vet, get him taken care of. But Tito's been doing very good. he's been learning all kinds of words. I'm trying to think new words he's learned. Like I said, today he started with come here. Come here was another new word that he's stuck on this week. Tito, being as young as he is, he's only 3 years old. He's starting to build his vocabulary. So he's learning every day new words. Right? You on top? You gonna say something? Eventually he's gonna say something in one of these videos. I'm waiting for it. But if the symptoms on your bird, again, if you notice any of the symptoms and they last for more than a day, get your bird to the vet. Stop piercing my ear. You're trying to pierce my ear, huh? You know, just keep up with your birds. Keep your birds healthy. If you're a new parrot owner, I hope some of this information helps you. If you're already experienced bird owner, I hope this information helped you as well. If you have something to add to it, please put it in the comments below. Any information, all information is good. You know, others can read the comments. They can see, okay, check this, watch for this. Something I may have missed, put it in the comments below. Again, I appreciate everybody tuning in to the channel, all the subscribers. I appreciate y'all tremendously. If you're new to the channel, again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and stay tuned for more videos. I hope this helped y'all out today. I hope y'all are having a great day. Again, I'm Scott, this is Tito, and you're watching Tito the African Gray. Have a good day, y'all.